In my opinion, it's really essential for a photo to be exposed correctly, so that there aren't any parts which are too bright or too dark. Modern smartphones really took HDR photography to the next level, but there are a lot of scenarios with difficult lighting conditions, which most phones still can't handle using the stock camera app. So I did a little bit of research. I actually found an app which is perfect for HDR photos. It's Lightroom from Adobe. It really surprises me how many people don't know that this app even has an HDR mode. The coolest thing is that it works extremely well. It produces much better photos than the stock camera app in some situations, and it's free as well. I've tried a lot of camera apps, some of them were really expensive, and surprisingly the picture quality of them often turned out to be really bad. There even are HDR apps out there which just crank up the saturation, and this looks very off, and that isn't HDR at all. To capture HDR photos with Lightroom, click on the blue camera icon, click on Auto and choose HDR instead. To get the best possible HDR effect, go to the photo library in Lightroom after you took your shot. Choose your photo and select Light. Now you can drag the highlight slider to the left and the shadow slider to the right. You can also play around with the exposure if you think your shot is too dark or too bright. And that's pretty much it. Let's look at some examples. On the left you see the Lightroom photo, on the right a photo of the stock camera app with HDR on as well. The sky is really overexposed on the right, while on the left the colors are preserved nicely. This here is a photo of the standard camera app. I mean, it's a nice shot. However, if you look at the sky around the sun, you notice that it is too bright. It definitely didn't look like this in reality. Now, the Lightroom shot. Look at the right of the picture. You really can see the orange sky in the background. In my opinion, it looks a lot better than the previous photo. Those two might look very similar in the beginning, however, take a look at the right of the pictures. The left photo, taken with Lightroom, preserves the blue color of the sky, while on the right photo it is overexposed again and doesn't look very good. I like how the Lightroom photo on the left really separates the sun from the sky, while on the other photo there isn't a lot of difference in color between those two. Lightroom also has some drawbacks I'd like to point out. It's definitely not perfect. For example, it tends to produce pictures which are a little bit noisier than those of the stock camera app during nighttime. Additionally, it can take long to process and export pictures, and you have to edit every photo manually to get the best results, which might take some time. In my opinion, it is the end result, the picture, which matters the most, and with Lightroom you often get the much better shot. So I think it's definitely worth it. What do you think about Lightroom? Do you have any questions or know about a better app? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, see you next time.